Okay, y'all, tonight we are making stuffed bread. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel, you guys. I use about 3 pounds of ground meat. I do 93% lean ground meat. I don't like all that grease in my food. So first, we're going to get our pot heated up. I didn't put any oil or anything in it because ground meat already make its own grease. Okay, so we're going to add our ground beef to our pan, so our hot pan. Then we're going to start to separate our ground meat. That way, while it's cooking evenly. We don't have any raw pieces up in the cooked pieces. Okay, y'all, this is a very simple recipe. We know we like it easy over here. Okay, next we're going to season our ground beef. Not too much because we still have to season it once we get it all saucy. But I use Tony sachet, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and I use cayenne pepper. That's my go-to seasons, y'all. When you can't do nothing else, that's what you go to. So we're going to season up our ground beef. Stir that around. Let that marinate with the seasons and the ground beef all together. And for this meal, y'all, it takes about 30 minutes. So it's not long at all. And it's a very simple recipe. So here we are just browning up our ground beef. Making sure that's good and it's cooking evenly. Now, I'm just making sure that I didn't have any grease. That way I didn't have to drain it. But with this 93% beef that's lean, y'all, I really had literally no grease in the pan. And here I am just still browning it. I want to make sure everything is cooked thoroughly, y'all. If you have made it this far, watch till the end of the video. And don't forget to like, comment on the page, and share and subscribe, you guys. That's what I need y'all to do. We almost to our goal. Next, we are going to add our veggies. I use Gidries, of course. Our onions and our bell pepper, they were already cut up. I used about a half a cup to put in here. I don't want to put too much. So after we add our veggies, we're going to mix that up all together and let that brown until our veggies are soft. Next, I added my shrimp, and I let my shrimp cook on that side. Just saute them a little bit. Next, we're going to add some jalapeno juice. We're just adding our jalapeno juice to our pot. Next, we're adding the jalapenos, baby. Just dump them in there. It ain't no limit. I like it spicy, okay? Stir that up. Get a little toast on those jalapenos. I added a pint of heavy whipping cream and a pint of half and half, and I load my fire to like a medium heat. We're gonna let that come to like a little simmer, and then we're gonna add our cheese. Okay, we have seasoned it. We have added our heavy whipping cream. We have added our half and half. We're gonna let that come to that simmer. Then we're gonna add our Velveeta cheese. I did like one of those little blocks. I'm going to show you in a minute. Here I am adding the half and half, y'all. You don't want to add too much liquid because you don't want your cheese sauce to be, too watery. Next, I'm going to season this part right here. I season it with the same things that I season my ground beef with. The Tony's, the cayenne, the garlic powder, the onion powder, the paprika, all that goodness right there. Wait, hold on. Now we're just adding our seasoning. Now you see me adding in the block of cheese, the little cheese that I did use. And I also added a half a bag of, I believe it was sharp cheddar. I'm going to show it in just a minute. But I'm mixing that up. Remember, do not have this on high. You do not want to scorch your cheese, okay? So this is what I did. Actually, it was triple cheddar blend. And this cheese right here, y'all, top tier. Chef's kiss, baby. Usually I go for Kraft, but I've been trying to get out my comfort zone and use different things. But this is what it is. We're going to stir that up together. Make sure our cheese is melting low and slow, y'all. We ain't no rush. We ain't got nowhere to go, baby. So here we are. The cheese is still melting. I added a little fresh parsley and stirring that up, letting that melt. Mix. And here I am. I was just stirring it up, and I did bring it down all the way to low. And this is the consistency that you should look for. I put my oven on 400 degrees. I just put foil paper in the bottom of my pan because guess what? It's going to be easier to clean up, y'all. So this is the French bread that I use. I got it from Rouse's. Lay it up in the pan. Cut it in half. Not all the way, y'all. Kind of think of it like a sandwich. Okay, but you're not cutting all the way through because we just want to kind of stuff it. Now, you can use dough if you want to bake it like that, but I prefer French bread. It's just my preference. Here we are. I have cut it in half. Now we're about to fill it up. I did line it up with some cheese at the bottom, you guys, before I put the filling in. Now I'm just putting our sauce with our ground beef and our shrimp and our jalapenos and all that goodness in there, stuffing it in there. I'm stuffing it. I like mine overstuffed, y'all, because I don't want no skimpy bread, okay? So here I am just putting in our stuff and make sure it's overfilled with what we done. Put it in the oven until your bread is toasty, baby. Just a little toasted, not hard. And this is how it should look. And you can cut it however you want, but this is how I cut it, y'all. And this is how it should turn out. Look how easy that was. But it's so good, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, y'all. And that's that big bag.